Hello my friends. As you know, I'm making a range of videos about my experiences with Paramahamsa Nithyananda. And Paramahamsa Nithyananda is creating a few big, huge projects worldwide. And it's all about spending your life and spending your time and your energy in a spiritual project. You know, spirituality, for some people it's something normal, for some people not. So at first I want to say I'm not here to judge anybody or to say this is right and this is wrong, first of all. But we can all sometimes think about when we came to this planet Earth and living the life what maybe your parents told you or your grandmother or the people around you. It's all like you're going to school, make some diplomas, you know, you're going to work and then you have to work until 65 or 70, get your bills paid and, you know, sitting maybe in front of the TV. And for many people this is life. You know, and there are of course many ways of living. Some people maybe they travel a lot, some people they're making a business, some people live for their children, some people live for their career. I don't want to judge about what's good or bad, but sometimes I just feel like when I'm looking at the streets and see people walking around, and then I think, how many really happy people do you see? You know, I think we all came from humanity. We came on the point that you see so many people with burnouts, people that take sabbatical years because they cannot stand the power and the stresses anymore on their work. You see a lot of people that get tension, they get sicknesses, they get so many problems, physical, emotional, and maybe also spiritual wise, because there is no space and no time for them just to create a spiritual environment where they can express themselves and can find themselves. And of course, a very cliche sentence is maybe finding myself. You know, for everybody that maybe means something else. But I came on that point that I thought like, what do you really want in your life? And that's a question maybe some people ask themselves that question, some people not. But for me it was like, okay, I can't stay in that matrix life which is built in a kind of illusion. But for the most people that is reality. People think I have to work hard, then I earn some money, the money goes into your house or into your car or into the insurance or into the society. And then you do that for 65 years, 70 years, then you get some pension from the government because you worked so hard, and then you have a few years to go to spend some time with your wife or your grandchildren, and then you die. And for me it was always, as a young boy from 16, 17, 18, I was thinking, looking to my parents, and I always knew this is not what I want. Now I'm 47 and I still knew that's not what I want. Some people think spirituality is like escaping from the real world. But for me it's like, what is real world? When I look to this kind of life, I thought like, no, that is for me not real life. Real life for me is being connected with my higher self, being connected with the cosmos, and finding that deeper space in myself which gives me that pure bliss and pure happiness. You know, I always say to myself, the normal happiness is always dependent on an external factor which comes inside. So we buy the house, we buy some nice clothes, we buy an ice cream that gives us pleasure. But bliss is something which we don't have to get from the outside things, but it's coming from the inside. And inside bliss is just coming when you develop your spiritual world, just go looking for your master, connecting with the cosmos, just explore that inner space which we all have, but it just feels like a little bit abandoned in us. When we find that, bliss will come at the end of the story, and I think that's the goal for every human being on this planet Earth. Find the bliss in yourself, find that space in yourself where God is living or the cosmos is living or your true nature. And for me, the answer is Paramahamsa Nithyananda. It's a worldwide guru with more than 500 books, with more than thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube. He finds us, he finds our inner space to activate it, to make it in a very easy way. He guides us to this way to enlightenment. And I just can say to you, don't judge, don't say anything, but just go to YouTube, watch some videos from him and see maybe what it does for you. So maybe you can step out of that matrix life and found that real happiness which comes from the inside instead of the outside. That's my message for today. Subscribe my YouTube channel, you give me a thumbs up, or write me chico5@gmail.com if you have some questions, and let us discuss about this. Let us speak about it, and maybe I can give you that shift and help you to make that bridge over to a more spiritual life. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening. Bye.